Hey guys, Dave with Moniology here. Hope everyone is having a great day. Today's February 13, 2018, and we're going to take a look at some of the top stocks in the uranium space. Over the weekend, we did a quick review of the uranium sector for multiple timeframes, daily, weekly, hourly, and monthly. And what we basically took away was that uranium was at a position where it looks like it was starting to bottom, and we thought we would find some very good opportunities in the very near future. And so let's take a look at the stocks and show you what we're seeing here. So starting with Cameco, all of these stocks charts are done from a weekly perspective, and Cameco's been basically in a downtrend since 2017. Broke out of this downtrend here in November, and it's been basically consolidating here above this breakout point, although it broke down below here, and I had a feeling that this might be a fake out. Why? Well, simply because the momentum right here was not following this breakdown point. So typically when you see a breakdown, you want to see momentum. If you're short, if you want to see momentum leading price, and it didn't, and we found support precisely at this 38 to 40 level here in RSI, and so found support here. Now it's moving back up here, and it looks like it wants to really run. I would not be surprised if we see 13 in the next couple weeks. Let's go on the view all here. Alright, so next on the list is Denison Mines. Again, here's another one that found support right at this breakout point. So last time we broke out around 40 was right about here. Now we pulled back and finding support right at that area again here. No surprise. And you want to see this take out 50 to the upside, but we think it will very soon and start a new leg higher. Encore Energy, EU.V. Another one of those that has been consolidating after breaking out over here. It's basically been consolidating, not doing much, from 3.5 cents all the way to 8, all the way back to 5 cents. But now, with the MACDs curling towards 0, I have a feeling that they're going to go loop and break higher again. We'll certainly see, but you want to see this break above the 50 EMA of about 5.6 cents, and then likely heads higher to test 14.5 cents at some point this year. Energy Fuels, quadruple U. This one also, it's kind of broken out here, similar to Cameco. Retested this from the upside, kind of faked out here, and now it's starting to move higher. It found support in RSI, precisely where it broke out last time, right around here. And so this move, if it really, I think it's very high probability this hits 2 very soon. But really, the big move is what happens if it does break out above 2. Next price target is 3, and then this can really run higher thereafter. Fission Uranium Corp, FCUUF. This is one of the better looking charts in this particular sector. It's never really broken down all that much, unlike the other stocks, but basically it's rallied from a low of 43 to a high of 72, pulled back to 53 cents, consolidated right below the 50-week moving average in the middle Bollinger Band, and now it's starting to break higher, and it looks like it wants to take out that 50 RSI marker. If it does, this thing is going to make a run certainly towards 72 cents and likely breaks here, and it creates a multi-year breakout, which can really run very soon thereafter. Taking a look at GOVX Uranium, GXU.V, another one that found support here at that 38 to 40 level, and now it looks like it wants to move again above the 50, and it looks like if you draw a trend line right about here, it looks like it's getting ready to break out from that pullback here since December. Mega Uranium, MGAFF, another one that's had a pretty big move from a low of 10.5 right over here, all the way it pulled back, and the RSI has basically found support at the level of the pullback right over here, and now it's starting to curl. If this breaks back above 15 on strong volume, this can really make a run towards 25 cents in the not too distant future. Nextgen Energy is basically the parent company, and this is a shell company for Nextgen, so these are going to be related. But again, breakout point right here on RSI, found support on this pullback right around here, and now no surprise it's starting to move back higher. Again, for a sustained break higher, you want to see this move above $3, and I have a hunch that it may finally happen this time around. Look at the volume in the last 6 months. This is a legit situation where this trends change, and the institutions are buying at the right time, and it looks like it's getting ready to move and break higher in the not too distant future. But then again, we've been saying this for probably about well over a year, so we'll see what happens. SYHBF Resources, another one that found support precisely where it rallied from last at 24 cents. It broke out, found support precisely at that same level. That's and now it's starting to rally here. This is a great buy point with a first target at 55 cents. Uranium Energy, URG, another one that this one actually never really went down all the way to this breakout point here, which means it's one of the stronger technical patterns that we have in this watch list. It found support at the 50 RSI level, and now it's starting to curl higher. This is a great buy here with a stop loss right below that 50 EMA of 64 cents. Looks like it wants to move towards 90 and then break out thereafter. Uranium Energy, UEC, another one here, found support precisely at the breakout point. And so there's a lot of overhead resistance at 144 and 149, but this looks ready to make a move higher. So keep an eye on this one. This is one of the best run companies in the sector. And again, this is the uranium ETA on the hourly chart. It's had a nice move from 1250, as I kind of had a hunch it would, because we kind of saw resistance here, not resistance, positive divergence, where momentum here was higher at 1250 than when it was at 1373. Suggested that there was a trend change happening, and sure enough, once this broke out from here, that was your trigger to go long, and it hasn't really looked back since. It looks like it wants to move to 1375 before it meets any real resistance. Might consolidate here for a couple days and then boom, break back higher. But if you draw a trend line basically from here all the way down, this already has broken out from this downtrend since the start of 2018. And looking at this URA on a weekly level, this too, like many of the stocks we've covered so far, has found support precisely at the last breakout point here. So no surprise here, this would have been a great entry point, still is, and wants to make a move towards 17.5 and ultimately break out thereafter. Finally on the list is Western Uranium Corp, WSTRF. A lot of folks have been ripping into me that I've been kind of harsh on this stock. Look, I have no reason to care one way or the other how this does, and I want it to do well for all the bulls and the people in the company, but it just simply, stock wasn't doing well. Well, something's changed here, and it looks like it wants to move higher here. If this can break above 0.6, this can really run 0.8 as being the first price target, and it can be an explosive move thereafter. So for whatever reason it was falling, looks like the trend has started to change here. So good luck to the owners of Western Uranium. Finally on the list is Westwater Resources. This one we actually got stopped out right here, so didn't move the way we expected it to, but I will point out that even though there's kind of like a double bottom here, there's positive divergence on RSI. MACDs are diverging positively as well. So long as we can hold the 76 zone, this could be a great double bottom play, and it can move much higher. This is a very leveraged play to uranium and lithium as well as others. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Please, if you like these videos, support our work here on Patreon. It'll go a long way towards helping us reach our first goal of $1,000. We've got 6 patrons so far. Thank you to all of those who have supported us, and hopefully you'll be number 7. So please do check us out on patreon.com/Moniology. Thanks again, and have yourself a wonderful rest of the week.